5 things Simi Fubara miscalculated and now to the news info. First off, I'm not a fan of the FCT minister and former governor of Rivers State, Wike, even though I like 2 things about him. Number one is that he's a performer and usually delivers on assignments given to him. And number two are his unforgettable songs. Oyendeba with him and his band, which he usually synchronizes very well with his unusual dance steps, and that's where it ends. Okay, Wike for me is arguably the most controversial, he's number one in controversy now, and garrulous politician that this political dispensation has witnessed. He has also continued to fight both necessary and unnecessary battles. PDP, Atiku Abubakar, Rotimi Amici, Uche Secondos, Siminalayi Fubara, and so on. I will however narrow this down to his raging battle with Siminalayi Fubara, the troubled governor of Rivers State. He's so troubled and frustrated, and his anointed successor. Wike has legally boxed Fubara into a very tight corner. And from the look of things, only the Almighty God and maybe President Bola Tinubu can deliver him. I don't think President Bola Tinubu is ready to deliver him, except God touches his heart, and that still boils down to God intervening in the matter. Back then, at Encomium Weekly, which I was privileged to serve as the editor for 8 uninterrupted years, we once went to interview Professor Wole Soyinka somewhere on Victoria Island, Lagos. In the course of the interview, we asked the Nobel laureate what could have prompted General Ibrahim Babangida to annul the June 12, 1993 presidential election won by Basharu MKO Abiola. Off the cuff, he had quipped miscalculation. Which brings me to what may have emboldened Fubara to also take on his godfather barely months into office. Same miscalculation. If you ask me, it was the same way IBB thought he had things under control until they got out of hand. Just like impeachment is now staring Fubara in the face. It's true, but one thing I like about him is that he doesn't care. Even if you people want to impeach him, no wahala, bring it on. Otherwise, he should have first consolidated his grip on the state, politically and otherwise, before engaging his rambunctious godfather in any battle. Secondly, it should have occurred to him that you don't ride with a tiger and not end up in his belly. Thirdly, no matter how bulging your biceps are, you must learn to pick your battles, so that you don't make fatal mistakes. But really, can we really blame Fubara for miscalculating? That he didn't hold his ground very well in Rivers State before he started fighting Wike? But probably because that one asked for something too early too that he could not do, so he decided to just scatter everything. Abi? Fourthly, you don't go into certain businesses without ensuring that the terms are properly spelled out and well understood. This no doubt may have inadvertently inspired one of Wike's classic composition. Agreement is agreement, Abi. And finally, to always have it at the back of our minds that today's friends could become tomorrow's worst enemies. True. In all, the two of them should find a way of resolving this matter. This matter, be like say don't pass resolving, no, I don't know. So that the people of Rivers State can enjoy peace, progress, and prosperity. Wike and Fubara should quench their political wabiko. I hope so. I really hope that they quench it, because really, Regina Chuku says, not every ride with tiger ends in its belly. This is not the issue of Fubara, but a national issue. What is Fubara's offense? Is one man bigger than the whole of the will of the people? Nigerians should rise against injustice, maltreatment, evil. How can one man pocket the whole state? The thing is, Nigerians are not ready to rise against injustice. What we are ready to do is to rant on Twitter, rant on Instagram, rant on Facebook. We are not ready to stand up against injustice, to support people. We are not ready. We are not. Adokeke Ezekiel says, your statement is of no need this time around. There would be no better time than when Fubara strikes. 1. You fight a war when there is a war. 2. A coward pretensively indulged assault of the wicked made him a perpetual slave, because really, if you say, he should have gained grounds before he started fighting Fubara, before he started fighting with Wike, his predecessor, what Wike was asking him, so is he supposed to pretend and say, okay, I'm going to do it, knowing fully well that he's not going to do it? Ikukuma just told him point blank that this thing that you're asking me to do, I will not do it. Just because you made me the governor and within some few months, few days, you want to start asking me this thing. What I will not eat, I will not smell it. That was probably what was it called? Fubara said, and probably the agreement that is saying, oh, agreement is agreement. Oh, probably for Wike didn't state it in clear terms, like you say that, oh, whatever you want to agree to, make sure that it is stated in clear terms before you agree to it. That must have been the main issue. That, oh, all everything that I asked you to do, you are going to do. Probably you didn't state it very well, and Fubara just agreed, and then it now caused problems later. 3. To Fubara expose the rage of the wicked in Nigeria polity. 4. Expose the rotten democracy in Nigeria. Yes, so it really exposed a lot that, oh, these people, because your predecessor, because you helped them to become the governor or something, do not start asking for things that actually belong to the community, that belongs to the state, for yourself alone. You want to pocket everything. He has really exposed a lot. 5. Corruption contaminated judicial. Expose. Yes, so let Rivers State people decide who to rule them, devil or demon. Impeach Fubara will escalate the problems of Nigeria. It will indeed escalate it. Subolaye for NS says, my brother, Fubara was left without no option than to fight and defend himself. It's unfortunate that the person Sim happened to work with is a man of all. The original plan of Wike was in third term indirectly through Sim Fubara, and with time Fubara will be replaced by any of his loyalists before completion of his term. Shebi you see, literally, Fubara did not have a say in his governance until they started his impeachment bid in the House of Assembly. While it takes the grace of God for Fubara to succeed, we know that it is only God that can really help him at this point in time. It is God. Olowo9 says 99% of real politicians want to always be relevant because it is business. All businessmen want his business to remain relevant always. The only way to do it is maintain your grassroots. Fubara also do the same thing Wike did if it's vice versa, and that's how it is throughout the world. That's what helped Fubara today. The most foolish thing Fub did was not to consolidate your grip on power before embarking on sinking journey. Where the person called for war very soon, so he had to do what he had to do. Johnson Boston says, excellent writer, both are birds of the same feather that deserve no sympathy. In view of Wike's antecedents, why the Fubara went into agreement involving oath of power that they could not afford? What if Wike did not explicitly say that this is what you are going to do for me when I make you the governor? What if he did not explicitly say it? And then it was when he entered, they now started asking for what he cannot do. And because some of the things that, it was Wike that put people in his cabinet for him now. Abi, it was Wike that chose them. So probably he was listening. But when he started asking for too much, he was like, no, this is too much. I cannot do this. And then problems started. So my listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.